Disney just wrote a massive $8.6 billion check to Comcast to buy the last 33% of Hulu, and it looks like Disney is planning to chop up Hulu for parts to attach to Disney+. How do we know that? Well, there's another streaming service that's totally not Hulu that happens to have all the same content as Hulu that Disney operates overseas, and Disney just signed its death warrant. Let's talk about that on That Park Place. I'm Jonas J. Campbell, and I'm an investigative reporter for That Park Place, where we talk about streaming, theme parks, entertainment, and video games. Today, we're talking about Star Plus, not to be confused with Starz, Hulu, or Disney Plus, and how Disney just announced that they will be merging into Disney Plus. Is this a test for the ultimate dissolution of Hulu, which functions exactly like Star Plus, except outside the United States? Let's get into it.
Now, getting with this idea that everyone is switching to ads, Disney streaming is streamlining continues. Star Plus to Shudder next year in Latin America as content shifts onto Disney Plus. This is another move. Obviously, Hulu internationally, because Disney didn't want to raise the value of Hulu before they had to buy it. They were business partners with other people that they underserved those business partners and intentionally decided not to expand it internationally. And so they renamed Hulu to Star internationally. They didn't actually rename it. They just did everything they would have done as Hulu internationally as this Star brand, which of course created an issue with the streaming service that is Starz with a Z, which that was also an interesting lawsuit. That kind of ends with the end of Starz, which also had Disney content on it as well. Just an entire mess here of Disney not playing well with other people. So it looks like Star Plus, which is Hulu, is merging into Disney Plus in Latin American sectors, with Disney already in the midst of its one app streamlining of Hulu and Disney Plus in the United States. It is also making a similar move in Latin America with Star Plus. The company will start shifting programming on Star Plus to Disney Plus in the second quarter of 2024, and Star Plus will wind down as a standalone service in the region. Does this sound similar to what might be happening here in the United States?
Oh, absolutely. And these are interestingly timed events right here as the company leads up to the big Q4 2024 deadline of achieving profitability via DTC. I reckon some of this has to do with some of the financials and accounting related to that.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And as Disney, again, goes to this one app service internationally, which is what has served them so well to uplift the Disney brand internationally. By the way, source indicated the deadline that the shift in Latin America was timed to the likely launch of the Disney Plus ad-supported tier in the region next year. Again, going to ads. I think this is yet another sign that Disney is probably going to kill Hulu. I say probably. I'm fairly certain they're going to kill Hulu in the United States, just so they can add it on to Disney Plus, so that they can strengthen the Disney brand instead of make money. Weaken the Disney brand as far as what it means, but strengthen it as far as its money-making endeavors. There's a loaded statement for you. Just to put a pin in this conversation about this India situation and the eventual consolidation of all streaming services into one here. This is something that Disney has been focused on for a very long time. And Bob Iger did comment on it, even though he wasn't. He probably wasn't the one who finalized this deal. Has frequently espoused the importance of creating a more unified experience for viewers, which the company believes will enhance engagement. I just got to say, that engagement that they're going to be getting off of this, I think that Bob Iger has lost sight of what the Disney brand actually is. The theme parks are struggling. The movie business is just the regurgitation of previous ideas. And to the point where we can just expect another live action remake. And the Moana live action remake, it's basically going to be a promise. This will be everything that we did when Moana came out not that many years ago, just with real people.
Yes. Yes. Ironically enough, I mean, we're getting Frozen 3, maybe even 4, Zootopia 2, Toy Story 5. I mean, it's all derivative stuff. It's all harkening back to their past successes and not necessarily creating new ones or merging successful platforms with struggling platforms and so forth in order to maybe hide the numbers or to augment content delivery, which is interesting. I was looking at Hulu last night and there was a surprising amount of NBC related content on there. Does that also go away immediately once this deal is through here?
I think at this point, those deals are probably a little bit firmer than they used to be. I think the NBC content that was going to sunset has already sunsetted. And
okay.
It'll be interesting to see what is still there after the first of the year.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, I don't see a future where NBC content ends up over on Disney. But oh man, that would be something to watch The Office on Disney Plus. That would be a further degradation of the Disney brand. No problem with The Office. The Office is hilarious. It's a little dirty at times, but it's funny. The main thing I see here is that at this point, Bob Iger is interested in building an empire and a bunch of businesses and keeping strength more than he is concerned with building Disney as a family brand. He wants it to be what it is internationally, which is a name that is not so closely associated with Walter Elias Disney. It's more associated with the company that you spend all your money at.
Of course.
I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
Oh, I don't like it either. It's really unfortunate where the company's been taken. As I tell people in private, it's like the idea, this image of that you have of Walt Disney, this image that you have of this amazing man who was able to kind of leverage what he had, and it wasn't much, folks, in order to create this amazing studio that created content that was enjoyed the world over. I mean, we are so far removed from that. We have executives in management positions that essentially just manage assets that we like.
Yeah, that's basically, that's a very good point. Right. And of course, of all the assets that Iger has control over right now, the name of Disney is the most powerful one that he happens to have the rights to. Thanks so much for watching to the end of the video. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Do you think Disney is about to turn off Hulu forever? Or will Disney see the value in a nice politically neutral streaming service brand that doesn't have such strong branding connotations? This clip was part of our now regular Thursday live stream, which starts at noon Eastern time. Of course, if you're not in that time zone, just hit the notification bell if you'd like YouTube to just tell you when that is. Like this video if you like this video. If you know someone who is as interested as we are in this sort of nerdy stuff, then maybe you should share the link with them. And of course, please consider subscribing to That Park Place for all the news that should be fun.
Thanks for watching That Park Place News. For more information, consider checking out www.thatparkplace.com. And don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and send this out on your favorite social media accounts.